Time for Culture now here on France 24, and in just a few seconds' time we're going to be talking to our music critic Amobi Mavegi. But first, a closer look at an iconic painter. He's best known, in fact, for his dramatic detail and use of shadows that capture a range of emotions. Many of Caravaggio's canvases depict stories from the Bible, but now in a dual exhibition in the French cities of Montpellier and Toulouse, traces now how the Italian master's influence spread right across Europe. William Hildebrand reports on bodies and shadows.
From the tortured to the blissful, Caravaggio's dramatic use of lighting gave his figures a startling realism. A technique the artist did not invent, but one he took to new heights, and with it turned the art world on its head at the end of the 17th century.
The angel's arm grabs and stops Isaac before he sacrifices his son. It's done in a way that makes the viewer feel like he's directly implicated in the act, that he's taking part in it. A powerful feeling.
A style that spread across a continent from north to south and east to west. That's the theme of a double exhibition looking at the Italian artist and his influence. Montpellier's Musée Fabre is displaying 75 paintings from Caravaggio, an artist he inspired in Italy, Spain, and France.
Georges de la Tour, from his birthplace in eastern France, was able to take part in this Caravaggio revolution. He heard of the new techniques, in particular chiaroscuro, and certain themes as well that were inspired by Caravaggio.
At the same time, Musée des Augustins in Toulouse looks at Caravaggio's Nordic, Flemish, and Dutch followers. Together, the two museums are displaying more than 140 pieces of art.
This is the first exhibition ever in France that is entirely devoted to Caravaggism. We wanted to show these absolutely extraordinary paintings and hope that the public is knocked out by them as well.
Caravaggism lasted a mere half-century, a brief movement, but one that left an indelible mark on European painting.
Yeah, it does have a certain style, doesn't it, Caravaggio there. Now, as every Tuesday, we welcome our music critic for the latest international trends, and we're going to open, aren't we, maybe, with the discovery of one of the flagships of the Nigerian New Wave.
I don't know if you heard of the Bracket Band, which started in 1998, is part of the new generation of Nigerian artists who are mixing African hip-hop with roots, traditional local influences, such as P-Square that we already mentioned here a few weeks ago, as we talked about their signing on Superstar Akon label company contract. Despite the departure of one of their founding members, the band is burning the charts and crossing the continents, going country. I know that you will be part of this favor for sure because you got the rhythm. Let's take a listen to one of the best songs of the moment. Let's take a listen to Girl. Here they come, the new sound of Nigeria, the Bracket.
I've been thinking of you, girl, why you put me for cruise, girl, you dey take me for fool, girl, just because I say I love you, you gon' try to play my love,
sultry stuff there from Bracket.
Groovy sounds.
Yeah, good sound. All right, now we're going to continue our musical trip, evoking the European tour of major American hip-hop group. This is The Roots.
The Roots are back on tour, a European tour with 12 albums, 4 Grammys. The native sons of Philadelphia are part of one of the most respected hip-hop bands since they started in 1987. Through the years, this band has been expressing an incredibly extraordinary originality, expressing lyrics, conscious lyrics, good, catchy sounds, and on which you still can jump if you want to be part of the celebration of hip-hop culture during the European tour. Last week they were here in Paris. They will be next week in London. Have some dates for you. Denmark on July the 6th, Switzerland on the 7th, and in Amsterdam in August the 2nd. Let's take a listen to one of their classic songs called The Seed, The Roots.
9 months ago, and what she finna have, she don't know.
She want neo soul, cause hip hop is old. She don't want no rock and roll. She want platinum or ice and gold. She want a whole lot of sun to fold. If you were obstacles, you just drop your cold. Cause one monkey don't stop the show. Little Mary's bad. In these streets, she done ran ever since when the heat began. I told a girl, look here, calm down, I'ma hold your hand to enable you to peep the plane, cause you was quick to learn. And we can make money to burn if you allow me to lay this game. I don't ask for much, but enough room to spread my wing. And the world finna know my name.
I don't ask for much these days, and I don't bitch and whine if I don't get mine.
Yeah, did you feel comfortable with
Very
hip-hop?
comfortable, yeah. Just
The roots hip-hop.
slipped inside and enjoyed
Classic
it.
hip-hop.
Good
really,
stuff.
Indeed.
And we're going to conclude. This is the release of Black Box Frenchman's Nicolas Repac's new album, Back to the Roots of the American Blues.
Yeah, Nicolas Repac is offering a new album concept called Black Box. With his previous album called Swing, he used to mix jazz with electronic rhythms. This new concept is basically a tribute to black culture, Afro-American culture, and it gets back to the roots of blues through work songs born during the period time of slavery. Nicolas Repac is using sampling, mixing Senegalese Cheikhlo voice with Angolese bonga voice, also with other African artists, and Bo Diddley, king of kings of blues, on this new opening record that he called Black Box. Already the single, let's take a listen. Nicolas Repac is back to roots.
Good sound.
Yeah, good sound.
Great video
Also
as well.
yeah, absolutely. A sort of revival of the early 50s, 60s, that you have a lot of African-American artists getting back to their roots. Spike Lee, the movie maker, is working on a new project. I heard a lot of projects relating that period of time of slavery. We had a guest, a super guest, last week.
Yeah.
La cantatrice Barbara Hendricks. She was talking about her commitments through the 60s and the 70s, talking about how she felt as an Afro-American and how it impacted her music. And I think that this concept is part of this celebration of a sort of reviving flame of this period of time.
Excellent. As I say, I really enjoyed the video with that one as well. It was great. All right, Amobi, thank you very much. It's
Always a
Amobi
pleasure.
Mavega, as ever. He's here every couple of weeks here on France 24, and Valley will be here next week with pop music. So we get pop music one week, and then Amobi's here the other week. Good to have you with us.
pleasure.
Latest news coming up. Jeannie's off today, so Luke will have the latest headlines in a few minutes here on France 24. Do stay with us if you can.